Shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishop, and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, pushing this word in all sincerity and in truth. To the hopeful elect, 144,000, shalom. And to the rest of the men, women, and children that will receive mercy from the Lord in these last days, shalom. It's the brother Dama Agabar here with another lesson, Lord willing to edify through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and I got this article here that says J.P. Morgan to launch biometric payment systems as next steps in Orwellian financial surveillance. All right, because we all know eventually where this Orwellian financial system is heading, and it's heading towards the M.O.T.B, which is spoken of in the book of Revelations, chapter 16, which I'm going to get that, as we like to do here with any information that we believe through the Holy Spirit is leading to the hour of temptation, which is the implantation of the micro C-HIP, which will be how you will receive your CBDC, your central bank digital currency, how you will receive your financial payments, how you'll be able to buy and sell in the future will be through this system. As you can see, I've been noticing all of these major credit card groups, eventually everything, that concerns buying or selling or traveling or, how you'll be able to present your information into this new system in this new world is going to come in this digital form. Right. And this is why we've been telling you, Jakes, here, especially in these last days, to really detach yourself from this world, man. All right, because it's going to be through the luxury and through the love of life and through the love of this world, you wanting to travel, you want to have some type of financial freedom, being able to buy and sell and travel and do this and do that and somewhat live, what these people would consider a normal life. Go to the ball games, go to concerts, have a somewhat of a nightlife is going to eventually be your Achilles heel. Because in order for you to indulge and in order for you to, be able to participate in these things in the future, you're going to have to be linked to this mark of the beast system. You see, and everything is being all these major systems, all these different stores, these venues, these concerts, going to the baseball games. Eventually, you're going to have to be linked and bow down to this system in order for you to partake in these things. Or that's how they're going to present it unto you. You won't have no life. You won't be able to function. You won't be able to even go on the internet or have a social media account or post your stupid selfies and do your stupid, food review videos like you see on these YouTube clips and things of that nature. Eventually, you're going to have the M.O.T.B. You're going to have to bow down to this digital beast system fully. And we can see, all major ways of business and transactions will eventually come unto this. All right. So let me read this quick precept before I get into this article. This is the book of 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. You see, and that's the majority of our people love this current world, and a lot of them are they'll be willing to, be implanted with this device, in order to continue to be of the world and to move around and function and party and go to the ball game and have some sense of normalcy. What the fuck, man? In this world, because, Jake loves this current world, right? They don't have the vision to see the world to come, the kingdom of our dear Lord. They don't see the importance of, investing, your time, your effort, your energy, and your faith into Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is going to bring us in the near future a glorious and righteous kingdom. You see, Jake is only worried about the here and now. They're only worried about what they can see. They're too accustomed and too comfortable here in this world. And a lot of them, are going to lose their life for the sakes of this world in the future. You see, and this is why we're constantly warning you to prepare yourself now to detach, man. Because this devil is about to let all hell break loose here in this society. All the fun and the games and the partying and the BS is about to be come to an abrupt halt. And he's going to let, financial collapse happen. He's going to let civil unrest, civil war, anarchy, sedition, darkness, he's going to let the the well run dry, so to speak, and leave you people out here in complete darkness and complete fear and anxiety and desperation. And he's going to come with this new system that's going to be a form of salvation. He's going to tell you, look, this new system that we got is going to be the problem. It's going to solve all the problems that the old world uh, uh, um, you know couldn't fix. And it's going to come in the form of this new digital beast system, and in the form of that micro C hip. It says, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away. And that's the thing that our people don't understand. This world, this current age, this world, America as we know it, is about to pass away. And these devils are about to pass away this old world, get rid of your constitutional rights. They're about to let all hell break loose. And they're going to come with the promise of a new world, which is going to be this fourth industrial revolution, where you will be a digital slave, but they're going to present it as convenience and as salvation and as a way to get things back to normal. You can get back on the internet. You can, move about how you used to move about, but you'll be in a 15-minute city. It's going to be so great. Everything is going to be tracked and traced, and, there'll be no more identity theft. And we can, it's going to be packaged and presented real nice, man. But it's really, a digital enslavement, man. And a certified death by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for those of our people that worship and take the mark of this beast. It says, and the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. You see, little children, it is the last time. And as ye have heard, Salakia, and as ye have heard, the Antichrist shall come. All right. And there's many Antichrists. There's not just one Antichrist that's going to show himself in these last days, and you're going to be able to pinpoint him as the Antichrist, and you're not going to follow him. Look, this whole system, this government, Esau, Edom, the fourth industrial revolution, man, is all in the spirit of the Antichrist, because it's anti-Hamashiach. It's anti the will and the ways and the truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And a lot of our people are going to choose it. It says, shall come, even now are there many Antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. You see, and this very system that this devil is bringing in is an Antichrist. It can be labeled as the Antichrist, man. All right. So let me read some of this article, just showing you that, look, man, this is where everything is going. It's unavoidable. They're not going to stop. And eventually you're going to have to bow down yourself unto this thing if you're not, rooted and grounded, in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Salakia. It says J.P. Morgan has announced that it will be launching a biometric payment system next year, helping to keep up with other major financial corporations like MasterCard and Visa. You see, because everybody is going along with this. There's not going to be no business nor corporation or any type of business that's not gonna opt out of this, because they're going to make it to where this is going to be the only way that you can conduct business and do business and function and even exist. It says the country's biggest bank will be using Pop ID for the project, a technology that uses facial recognition and other methods to verify the identity of an individual. You see, and this is where it all starts, getting all your biometrics linked to this, to the government, to these different systems, to the banking, to get on the internet, to getting a driver's license, an ID, to getting yourself identified via the system. They're going to have all your biometrics on hand, your facial recognitions, your thumbprints, your hand scans, the back of your head, your blood type, and eventually they're going to, it's all going to culminate via them putting this micro C hip inside you. You see, but this is just all gradual steps to where they're going to get you people, used to it. And then eventually they're going to drop the bomb on you, man. It says pilot projects are already underway, with one of the first trials taking place at the Formula One race in Miami. You see, and what is Formula One? It's like a NASCAR, like basically an event that you have to go to, And they know that people are not going to want to give up their Formula One racing, their NASCAR, the NBA, the NFL. And you got a lot of Major League Baseball teams now. I think in Cleveland, like theirs is I think the Staples Center is the same way here in LA. It's all cashless. It's all digital. All right. You can't go in there and spend no cash, man. If you want to get your tickets, you have to go online and digitally, purchase your tickets. So you see, this is where everything is going. They show you that in Whole Foods, but now they're just certain of them. You have to register your Palm as a way to gain entry into the store. All right, and you're not using cash in those stores. All right, you have to be digitally identified in order to enter and conduct business in these different businesses. And eventually, it's going to be like this on every throughout the whole system, man. And if guess what? And if you're not linked, if you're not into the system, you don't have your C-hip. Guess what? You will be separated from, separated from society, like Klaus Schwab said. It says more trials are planned for this year, with a broad rollout expected to follow next year. You see, so this is happening everywhere. It's just gradually taking place to where eventually they're going to leave you with no choice but to either get down with this system or be separated. And we know it all culminates with the M.O.T.B. It says, according to J.P. Morgan, this approach will be safer and quicker. See, this is where they're going to lay it on thick, and this is where they're going to deceive a lot of people into doing this because convenience, But then eventually they're just going to tell you, look, nigga, either you're going to get this M.O.T.B. or get the fuck out of here. Go die. Go starve to death. We don't give a damn. We gave you enough time. We gave you time to assimilate. We gave you time to acquiesce. We gave you time to, get down with this system. Now you're just being rebellious and you refuse to do it. Hey, get the hell out of our face. You can't conduct business here, man. All right. You don't want to bow down. You don't want to worship. You don't want to link yourself with this system. Then, hey, you can go drop dead somewhere. We don't give a damn. All right. And this is why faith and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to be at an all-time high for the elect. All right, because we know we're not going to be able to go to this devil because we're not going to bow down and worship him as he would like us to and allow us to be defiled with that charagma. It says, be safer and quicker than traditional methods of authentication and will work in e-commerce as well as in-person checkouts. By incorporating biometrics into checkout, shoppers will have to take the time to not have to take the time to enter email addresses for digital receipts or phone numbers to receive loyalty points, for example. For stores, the bank is promising better customer loyalty and greater turnover, as well as centralized place for accessing transactions. Although the system will be offered to all businesses, the bank is particularly pushing quick service restaurants, convenience stores, grocery stores, and event venues to embrace technology. You see, so everything is going to be linked to this system. There's not going to be nothing that you can't do or go or frequent or do without you being linked into this system, man. Like I said, that's why, you can't love this world the way that it is, man. And that's why you have to start weaning yourself off of the love and the fun and the so-called joy of this world, because these devils are going to use that against you to deceive you and to dupe you into, taking this M.O.T.B. in the near future, man. You see? It says the main benefit to J.P. Morgan is obvious. Slakia. No. God damn it. Slakia. No, man. Oh, you fucking cocksucker, man. Fucking Satan, man. I guess. Fucking asshole. All right. It says the main benefit to J.P. Morgan is obvious, the opportunity to amass a treasure trove of biometric data. They will also be selling merchants tablets for the processing payments and collecting transaction processing fees. However, businesses will also have the option of supplying their own device. The bank system that a checkout counter simply needs a tablet with a camera that can take a picture of the shopper's face to process the payments. Right, and that's how it's going to start. But eventually, they're going to start just having you scan your charagma, your micro C-hip, because it's going to have all the information, all the biometric data, your social credit score, your CBDCs, everything in there, and that's compact into one thing the size of a grain of rice to do all of your transactions and to do all of your daily business, man. It says users who are not afraid of sharing their biometric data with JP Morgan can enroll in the program and verify their identity using biometrics before they will be able to use this payment method at self-service machines and checkouts. See, and eventually it'll be in your Caragma, man. You see, that's why they're going to tell you, look, that's why they're about to let all hell break loose, right? Because, once they start letting these migrants get loose and all the sedition and the uprisings and the civil war, they're going to have to bring in this new biometric system so that they can identify everybody to see who they truly are, because there's going to be so much chaos and so much T attacks, so much black swan events, so many people running amok. They're going to have to tell, look, we don't know who was who. We don't know whether you're friend or foe. We don't know whether you're a terrorist or a foreigner or what, because they're going to collapse this old system. They're not going to be able to, you're not going to have your social, your SSI, your social security card on you on deck to be identified as a person. Everybody's going to have to be newly identified via biometrics in this new digital system. And they're going to push, look, if you don't have nothing to hide, if you're not a terrorist, then sign up for it. Right? We're going to need to know every single thing and every little thing about you so that we can rightfully assess who you are, and so that you could receive your services and your universal basic income and yada, 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 man. You see? So this is why they're about to let all hell break loose. And they're going to come with the answer and the solution via this system. It says in the program and verify their identity using biometrics before they will be able to use this payment method as self-service machines and checkouts. They will have the option to use a palm, fingerprint, or face scan to complete their checkout. And they're already doing this in China, man. But remember, this is all gradual steps until the main goal, which is the M.O.T.B, which I'm going to get right now. All right. And this is Revelations 13-16. And this is in the NIV, the New International Version. It says, it also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, which is the Caragma, the micro C hip, man. You see, it says it's going to force all people. Like I said, they're not going to give you an option eventually. They're going to tell you, look, this is the system. This is what it is. Either you're going to take it or you're not. Like I said, watch the movie Demolition Man. We always use that as an example. Everybody that agreed, everybody that acquiesced, everybody that got down with the San Angeles new way of living, they received their stamp, and they were happy living up. So what? Happy, living upon the surface. But you had the Edward Friendlies and all those people that refused to bow down. They were separated from San Angeles, and they was living underground, eating rat burgers, and terrorizing the city to survive, because they could not access the public or the private sector. They couldn't get apartments. They weren't identified, as citizens of that society, because they didn't, want to worship it and accept it, man. And you had that guy Edward Friendly in the movie. He was giving a whole spiel to Sylvester Stallone about why he refused to worship to bow down and to worship that new system that they were presenting above ground. You see, it says, and it forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or in their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of his name. You see, and this is what this system is basically coming out and telling you, man. This is where things are going. This is how you're going to be able to buy or sell or function or exist in this new system, is via this technology that they're rolling out, man. You see? Yeah, man. You see? And this is just the reality of what is really happening here in this world, and this is why you have to separate and basically, stop, come out of this world, man, and fully understand, what this shit is really all about. Now, of course, we're going to be able to use these things for a little while. But when they start telling you, start putting this shit inside of you via the M.O.T.B, that's when all bets are off. That's when we have to fully detach. And that's when our faith is going to have to be in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But as long as they allow you to, use this shit, you can use it on your phone, Up until that point, that's cool. But hey, once they start being invasive, once they're telling you, look, it has to go under you, it has to go inside of you, man. Hey, that's when you better check out and head for the hills, man. And hey, know that hey, we ain't going along with that, man. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit in me to do this lesson. Lord willing, you were edified. Shalom.